Dear jazz lovers, the American conductor John Philip Sousa once said about jazz music, jazz will endure just as long people hear it through their feet instead of their brains. In this city, many people listen to their feet because this year we celebrate 100 years of jazz in Rotterdam. On May 5th, 1919, at the Casino Variété on the Koolsingel, Rotterdammers were presented with a new sound for the first time, jazz. And immediately, many of them embraced this unknown swinging music with great enthusiasm. And it didn't take long for jazz to become widely popular in Rotterdam. During the past 100 years, jazz had its highs and lows here. For some time, the love affair between our city and jazz music turned a bit cold. But, to put it in the words of our city's own poet and jazz musician, Jules Dilder, jazz was, jazz is, jazz stays. That love has blossomed again. One can tell by the ways in which jazz is organizing itself in the city, with venues such as De Doelen, Lantaarnvenster, Bird, and Dizzy. With room for talent development thanks to Codarts and Jazz International. With the annual International In Jazz Conference for the industry. And of course, with all those great acts at North Sea Jazz Festival and North Sea Round Town. We can safely say that Rotterdam is back on the international jazz map. As the Vice Mayor for Culture, I am proud that the most prestigious and oldest music award in the Netherlands, the Edison, or as we say, the Edison, is presented here in the Jazz City of the Netherlands. The award in the category Jazz World goes to a musician who was spotted by producer Quincy Jones when she was only 4 years old, ladies and gentlemen, 4 years old. 1 year later, she appeared on stage in the Apollo Theater in Haarlem and performed in the TV show of Sammy Davis Jr. Me, as for myself, I think I was playing on the streets with my friends at that age. We have already enjoyed her fabulous voice, and I'm sure that we all have listened through our feet. I am pleased to say I'm going to present the Edison Award to you. Ladies and gentlemen, a big applause for Patti Austin. You're welcome. Dear Patti, with your multifaceted work and your enormous musical qualities, you more than deserve this award, Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'm very, very happy to give it to you.
Thank you so much.
I think you're a big example for many ladies around the world. I know that you're doing a lot also to empower ladies. So it's with great pleasure that I will give you this award. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Dames en heren, uit handen van de wethouder krijgt Patti Austin op dit moment vanavond in Rotterdam in Lantaarnvenster de Oeuvre Award. De Edison is voor haar, voor Patti Austin. You want to finish with a few words? You may, if you want to.
Well, the first thing that I'm going to say is that you mentioned Sousa, and my dad was a jazz trombonist, and that's really how I got involved in music, because he practiced his horn every day. By the time I was born in 1950, that horrid thing called rock and roll was coming in. And my dad was working with Father Hines at the time, and big bands were disbanding all over the place. And so he kind of turned into civilian life, ultimately became a psychotherapist, which is what I think all trombone players should become. But my ears perked up when you said that, because my dad, when he was a teenager and had started playing trombone, he was actually conducted by John Sousa. And he grew up in Pittsburgh, and he said it was the most magical moment of his life to be conducted by John Sousa. So that's a very interesting connection. And this is absolutely magnificent, and it's so great to get these kinds of accolades when you're still around to appreciate them. They're very often posthumous, and so I am thrilled to be here for this, and I don't know that I'm worthy, but I'm sure happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bessie Austin. Thank you.